Hmm. Hi guys, Captain Arthur here, hope you enjoy. I just eated a sweet little nacho here. Anyway, we begin with the review of Black Panther, the movie. Hope you enjoy. We begin with a father asking, or with a son asking, "Father, could you tell me that story?" And he talks about the world. And the father talks... Oh, crap. No. We're gonna continue, sorry for that. The father talks to his son, "Yes, T'Challa, do you want to know about our world, or basically about the main story of the Black Panther, we could say." So he talks about what happened to Wakanda back in the day, and that first it began with a meteor, basically. First it began with a meteor crashing on Earth 300 million years ago on Africa, and then T'Challa, or T'Challa's father, talks about that.
The father.
What was his father's name again?
Chaka.
Yes, T'Challa's father. It works much faster for me. Anyway, he said that. 2 seconds. He said that after this meteor crashed, many tribes fighted over the resources that this meteor brought, which was the vibranium in this case. And then they fight it, and one of the champions became the new Black Panther after he spoke with the Panther God for a couple of seconds. Or for a couple of, I think 20-40 hours, maybe.
Minutes.
40-20 minutes, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, the new Black Panther was born. Or the first one, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And also T'Challa's father, which is T'Chaka, also said that about the world, what happened outside, World War One, World War Two, slavery, bad shit, and yada yada. A lot of stuff. A lot of cool stuff, but anyway, bad shit. And then we continue where T'Challa is younger, played by the guy that plays the old actor of Black Panther's father. Actually, his son plays that role. Interesting. Anyway, that's a bit of funny reverse. Instead of the father, the son plays the father. Anyway, so T'Challa, younger, goes to this house in which year is it?
92.
92. In the year 92. And there were some two guys doing some weapon illegal stuff in the United States, because this was the time where many people back in the day were kinda not treated so good, we could say, in the bad parts of the neighborhood of United States, in that area. Anyway, T'Challa tries to talk to him, and he has his son. P.S. This guy has a son, and he has also a friend besides him as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're hiding the weapons after they decided they wanted to do a plan, or basically they wanted to do robbing bank and stealing a lot of money to support their asses. Basically, T'Challa's... Oh, actually, T'Challa's... No, it's not T'Challa. T'Challa's father's brother. Just saying that. Mm-hmm. T'Challa's father's brother. And T'Challa's father's brother has a kid downstairs playing basketball. I'm just saying that. Spoiler warning. I forgot to say that. Spoiler warning, I will spoil the movie. For those doesn't want to hear, skip to somewhere in the video. But if you don't want to hear it, don't watch this video. Just saying. Anyway, we continue with where T'Challa's father goes in on them and talks to them like, "Did you steal vibranium, brother?" And it like, both of them are like, "What are you doing?" And they're like talking about, "Yeah, it's not so good here, huh? It's not so good here back here. It's really shit." And his father's like, "Yeah, I understand, but seriously, I need to help you, but I need to keep my country secret." type of thing. Wasn't it?
Yep.
You know, he's kind to his brother, but the thing is, his brother is actually suffering here, if you think about it. Okay, he's technically causing it by selling illegal guns and shit. But, to be fair, back in this day, or still continued, people are kinda, what should we say, not so good in certain aspects. I'm just saying. Anyway, I enjoyed this movie very much. Very funny, very enjoyable, and actually I really like this cast of characters. Pretty enjoyable. Sorry, pretty enjoyable. Anyway, T'Challa's father talks to him like, you stole vibranium from us. And he's like, I did it for a reason. I did it to protect mine. And like, how could you betray? We have all the code. P.S. They have all the code under here.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. Like this, they have a code under here. And then he is forced to kill his own brother.
Era como un pasaporte secreto.
So, what did T'Challa needed to do? Yeah, T'Challa's father needed to kill his brother, but he said to his friend, never speak about this anymore. No speak. But he technically didn't want to kill him because they were like arguing for 20 hours, or they were arguing a lot, and I felt actually that. That was actually kind of sad. And then he stabbed him like this. And then he died. Yeah, my stupid tongue.
Go to the present day.
Yeah, they go to the present day. But that kid from earlier that I talked about, that you maybe forgot now, that kid with the baseball, with the basketball, he came in. Oh, spoiler warning. We will see what happens. I would have said that, but I stopped myself. I don't want to spoil everything, man. Anyway, that child will be appearing sooner. Just remember that child back in your head, alright? The child with the basketball, with a blue t-shirt. Was it a blue t-shirt? Yeah, a blue t-shirt.
I don't remember that.
I actually remember it was a blue t-shirt. Anyway, we continue with present day, and T'Challa and everything, listening about the news, about his father, and also about, what more?
Yeah.
About Africa state, how Africa is.
Actually, he was traveling
In a jet speeder.
Yeah.
No, in the secret Wakandan
to
airplane.
Wakanda
In a secret
to become the king.
To become the king. Yeah, to become the king anyway.
Yeah.
He was traveling back to home to become the king of the throne.
Mm-hmm.
To become the king of the throne. Back to home, become the king of the throne. That rhymed actually. Anyway. That actually rhymed. That was a bit funny. Anyway, T'Chaka, or T'Challa. T'Challa's father has kicked the bucket.
Yep.
By a big explosion. Though to be fair, who would any person would kick the bucket with big explosion if they didn't have that heart-shaped herb? Spoiler warning! Damn it, I said it again. But wait, I already told you about this heart-shaped herb anyway. But if he had the heart-shaped herb under the desk on the meeting, he wouldn't have died so easily. But of course, I didn't think that I had in the plan, I suppose. You know, to be fair, I think T'Chaka was like, no, I'm not gonna go with superpowers today. I'm just gonna go with a relaxing day going to the UN. Oh, so sad, T'Challa. Oh, so sad, T'Chaka, I mean. But anyway. So we meet, sorry for that, but we continue with T'Chaka if we go back again. We continue with T'Chaka going back home and relaxing and, you know, enjoying himself. But also listening about the news, about the world and Africa and how the state is in Africa. Not kind of good. Just saying. And also about what happened recently about the other movies. And also about T'Challa's father, as I mentioned before. And he comes back, he talks with his mother and his sister, and they do a little bit of sibling rivalry. And he's like, it's fine, it's enjoyable. Oh, secondly, he came back after a mission, I think it was.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, I forgot that one. Crap, I forgot. I hope you enjoyed the review anyway. You know, what do you think? This review is fun?
Yeah.
I think it's fine. Alright. Anyway, he comes back after a mission, taking out some thugs, taking out some gun-wielding bastards with MK-47s, Russian ones, and one of his friends, or one of his, what should we say? Oh, I think it was his sister or something? No, one of his friends from Wakanda basically infiltrated as one of the people that were innocent.
Mm-hmm.
We could say that. I don't remember this person's name right now.
Yeah, Shuri.
Shuri. Oh wait, that was his sister.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that was his sister.
Yeah. Nakia.
Ah. Oh. It's Nakia, one of the infiltrators anyway. That's her name. That's the infiltrator's name. That's Nakia. Sorry for confusion. Anyway, they beat the crap out of those and they were like...
She was T'Challa ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend of him. T'Challa's ex... T'Challa's ex, as I said before. Anyway, T'Challa shows up in a grandiose explain, or a very grandiose opening, beating the crap out of these bastards like nothing, with a freaking door of a car. And the guy's like, oh my nuts! And the other guy's like, oh my face! And the other guy's like, oh my chin! And the other guy's like, no, not my nose! Not my beautiful nose! And they're shooting him like nuts. Secondly, he needed to take off his mask, not take off his mask, but he needed to fix his mask. T'Challa needed to fix his mask because he tried to fix it and the guy shot him in the head. But fortunately, his mask took the bullet. Anyway, they finished the mission, they rescued the civilians, and they let them send them back home, and they say to them they will never tell and speak about this no more. To be fair, the entrance of T'Chaka in... the entrance of T'Challa in this part of the movie was pretty cool. He was like a panther inside of the jungle. And the... hope you enjoy anyway. And... perfect. And the bandits or terrorists or... bad guys anyway, that would work. Anyway, the bad guys think that T'Challa was a dog. Because they were hearing the dog. And then they were attacked by the poor bastard. And then after that, his warrior general said, don't get a cold later on when he does another mission. And he's like, I will never get cold. And I'm like, you will get cold by this. You will get cold by this in the movie. You will. You will get cold, my friend. Anyway, as I wanted to go back now, after that action and everything, we go with T'Challa's sister talking about the new model of the new outfit. And T'Challa and her having a little talk about everything that has happened most in Wakanda for recent, which is, oh, we have another white pretty boy we need to take care of right now. And like, okay. But also they talked about some funny stuff. Also they mentioned a reference to Snickers, or what was it, the foot brand that you have on your shoes. IKEA? Nike shoes. They put in Nike shoes in this movie, but it could work. Also, it's kind of good for the Nike product of the shoes. Anyway, they did some funny jokes, and they were like this. They were like, hi, sister. Oh, sorry. Hi. They did this, I think. And they were talking and conversing. Nice. That was actually kind of nice. It was interesting. I like the... In this movie, I like the siblery, or...
How became T'Challa the king?
By going into the Panther ritual. That one was actually not so... Actually, in the movies of Marvel, they actually do some trippy scenes, but not much. But in this one, it was more like Simba. That actually reminded me of Simba from the Lion King, of all things. Anyway, it makes sense. Both movies are in Africa. Anyway, T'Challa gets crowned king, and he goes through the trial of the mystical ancestor panther things, basically. And this is kind of interesting. They actually bury him with sand and do the ritual sounds and the ritual speaking. I don't remember everything, but They do a lot of cool stuff. And the Panthers are looking at him like they know him. They know him. Because that's his family members from the past, which is basically, I think, World War I or even the 19th centuries. Basically everyone that had been a Black Panther before him. Talking to him, or not exactly, but he talks to his father, talking about guidance. He says, I cannot live without you, could you please help me? I am lonely without you. A lot of stuff. Very cool action exposition. Hope you enjoy anyway. But very cool action exposition. Also, I forgot, when Black Panther was talking with his sister, he shows the new model of the suit and he's like, what is the problem with the old suit? And she's like, remember, you took 20 bullets for the armor. I think that suit is very old. And he's like, I like my suit, I choose it myself. And she's like, that helmet, what did you do? You were like this. Oh, I need to fix my helmet. And she's like, you're gonna get killed by one of those days. He's like, no, I want my old suit. And she's like, no, you're gonna get this new suit. And like, yeah, fine then, fine. He was like, fine. That's what I think he was in his head. In his appearance, he was like saying, yeah, fine, alright. In his head, he was like thinking, oh, come on. I really want my old suit. But it could do. And she tells about that the new suit is actually a necklace piece. Actually, a type of African necklace piece. Pretty nice, pretty cool. Also, it means that he has the suit all time. Without needing to have a helmet on for 24/7. Or having a helmet mostly on, though. Anyway, the suit is pretty cool. I actually bought the suit in Marvel Future Fight when it was lower price. Pretty cool. But they should have done so it could glow in any attack in that game. Anyway, though, Marvel Future Fight aside, it was pretty cool, and she also talked about try to hit the suit at the right spot. Oh, she also showed him how to hit the suit, and the suit has some form of ancient runes. Sorry. Some form of ancient runes, anyway. Hope you enjoy my review. It's a bit, I jump between here and there. Anyway, though, we see some cool fight scenes in the movie. Also, a lot of much character development. I really like the character development between... I didn't see Black Panther's ex as an ex, more per se. More of a person that wants to go back from being an ex, I suppose. But we will see that later on in the review. Anyway, he tries to hit the armor at the right spot, and then she says, try to hit it again, and the armor basically flung his ass on the other side of the door. And he said, delete that recording immediately. And she's like thinking, yes, I will do that, brother, she's saying. But in her head, she's thinking,
direct to YouTube.
No, she's thinking, direct to Wakandan website, now. Or, direct to YouTube. No, wait, not YouTube, that would make no shit sense. What? They're trying to seclude their asses. Seclude! They're trying to be, in the beginning of the movie, they are like this. Secluding from the world, and in the end of the movie, they are opening. Slowly by bit, they are opening. By the end of the movie. But they're basically like the Japanese back in the day. A bit. But T'Challa is trying to change that, of course. Anyway, I think she's uploading it to Wakanda now. If it was a website, it would be wakandanet.com now. For embarrassing king moments. So, that's what she would say inside of her head. What do you think? I will upload this on wakandanet.com king now. And T'Challa's thinking, what is she thinking inside of her head? If I could read her head! And then he's saying, fine, alright, but delete that video, now. Oh, secondly, before that, he actually threw the outfit and like, whee! And she's like, you're trying to destroy my creation! What the hell? And she's thinking inside of her head, dude, that's not fun. And he's thinking, you said to me to hit it. You said it to me to hit. And she's like, when I activate it. But of course, then Black Panther goes to another mission, and they go to Korea?
South Korea.
South Korea. They go to South Korea anyway. Pretty enjoyable. Basically, this movie is basically when you take cool action movies from James Bond, combine it with cool African movies, with some cool action and political stuff, also change. P.S. This is actually talking about against building a wall. And it's a better movie than even... which movie was it? Oh, 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker. Ha! This movie blows that movie out of the water. That movie doesn't even exist in my mind. After I reminded my mind.
Was it a trailer? A trailer
No, it was a review on YouTube.
before a movie?
No.
Oh.
Luckily, they didn't show that movie on there. They actually showed better movies. They actually showed Marvel Infinity War.
Okay.
Also, Black Panther said, give this man a
what's-
shield.
What's happened?
Oh, sorry. Black Panther also said, give this man a shield.
So what's happening in South Korea?
Oh, you mean the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. They went into the restaurant. They went into... they talked with a woman back in the alley in North Korea. With they did a special code, so they entered a bar, a secret bar behind the fishing stand.
That was a legal casino.
Yeah, a casino, but behind the fishing stand. But I like the casino, but I will still have a bit bad with casinos. Star Wars The Last Jedi Casino Planet, someone? Maybe. Anyway, the Casino Planet of Star Wars The Last Jedi was fine. Kinda fine. But also kind of annoying. But anyway, we continue with the main story of Black Panther, sorry. Just a reminder. I just reminded, alright? It's not a problem, alright? But, there were some funny, cool action scenes. And also, T'Challa has his bodyguard general with him. And she says... Oh, I forgot about that.
She was.
Oh, she was that Michonne.
Her name, yeah, Michonne. Her name was.
Yeah, but she was Okoye. But we will call her Michonne from now. She was Michonne from Walking Dead, and that shows because she beat the crap out of all the 20 guys that tried to kill them, beating them in the nuts. But beating them in the nuts, in the face, in the shoulder, in the stomach. And basically it was like this. It was like if some of them were her kid and he didn't clean up her room, it was like this, the punishment. But it was kind of funny. She did some cool action moves. Secondly, T'Challa was trying to spy, trying to find... Oh, we forgot. They're trying to find the mission. They're trying to get Julius Claw, which is one of the arch nemesis or villains for...
Claw.
The guy with the blast arm, with the robot arm, which is called Ulysses Claw. I'm not the best person pronouncing those names. Sorry if I butchered that name. Anyway, the scientist guy, or the jungle explorer, evil bad guy. That was played by who?
¿A qué te refieres?
Who did that paper, or who did the character of Ulysses Claw, my good friend?
Yeah. Wait a minute. She was on the circus.
On the circus.
Gollum.
Oh, the guy that did Gollum. We will call that guy Crazy Gollum 2099. Basically, Ulysses Claw will be called Crazy Gollum 2099. Ulysses Claw. Buy the blast arm for $20.99 million. At low tape price. At killing... at villain base, killing Black Panther anytime. for $20.99. It's a type of joke I'm trying to do. Anyway, the guy that plays the Gollum in the Lord of the Rings movies, he's really good. I actually enjoyed his ass.
Yeah.
It's sad that he died though in the movie. Spoiler warning, he died. But I don't want to tell you how. At least you will have that satisfaction. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Secondly, we get the new villain, Killmongrel, which I have in my game. I have both Ulysses Claw and Killmongrel in my game. They're pretty good. Not super good though.